So here's an update on Rumble. He's looking like an 8-year-old again. Oh, there he goes. Back to normal. So he's on a series of pills now for his heart and his liver, and he can't go very far. I was already taking him around on this thing here, on this bike, and he sits in there. What I basically do is I take him around. He goes for a walk, and then I put him back in it again, and we go for a bit of a cycle so he can look and have the wind pass his ears. His ears, which are now bald, his ears have gone bald. Oh, now he's found something to eat. He always does that. So yeah, just back to being a normal dog. Stop eating crap. Right. Yeah. Take him for a cool down in here. And then a little while whistling, you can't hear. There you go, come on. There he goes. Into the water, have a cool down, have a drink. Get your belly wet. There. Yeah, you see, and I don't even see his back. There's a couple of lines. That's his veins sticking out because he's got high blood pressure. But other than that, hey, he's gonna have his 15th birthday soon. Ta-da! He's as good as can be. Now he's on a diet of basically 80% vegetables. Oh, here's the thing I wanted to say. So anyone who feeds their pets the high protein stuff like Origin or Acana or anything like that, they are good, but I would still say that you're better off rather than giving them a purely high protein diet. I think even from day one they're better off with a mixture of vegetables. Dogs are omnivores like humans. They're not a proper carnivore like a cat is. So they can't just live on meat, regardless of what people say. Rumble did do well on a protein diet for years, but I think when they get to especially about 7-8 years old, depending on the lifespan of your type of breed of dog, when they get to, let's say, 2/3 of the lifespan, you really got to switch them to mostly vegetables, or else they just won't live that long. Simple as that. So he's now on about 80% of. I mix at the moment in my garden. I've got kale and tomatoes. Other times I've had potatoes and stuff like that, and he just basically mix vegetables, a little bit of meat. So I mix them with the biscuits, which are like, you stick to one type of protein as well. I found that the reason why he went deaf is actually because I'm mixing proteins together. A lot of dogs are allergic to different types of protein. They'll still eat it, they still love it, but it's not good for them. You can tell because their anal glands get full when you go to the vet, and that so any gland, when they start producing crap, they're basically expelling the toxins. What's happening is he's had mites in his ear. Happened to a cat of mine years ago, and that's because the buildup of crap getting produced by his system, basically pushing out the toxins, and that's from the what do you call it, things he's allergic to. So unfortunately it's really hard to stop people feeding your dog. They always feed him under the table, and it just takes a little bit, and then that starts producing the toxins, starts producing the reaction that expels the toxins from his system. So that's probably why he's deaf right now. If he just stuck to one type of protein that he's not allergic to. So he had the DNA test a while ago that said he's allergic to beef and pork, but people keep on feeding him little bits of stuff, so I know that's what's happening, unfortunately. And you just can't stop them, no matter how many times you tell them. They just don't listen. Anyway, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment, is feed him just duck only. So he's got these little biscuits that are duck, and he gets the treats that are duck. So you're sticking to a single type of single protein type, you know. Other than that, veggies, I just cook them straight from the garden, except for the tomatoes, leave them raw. And I chop them all in. And other than that, oh, he actually seems to enjoy it. I mix it with a little bit of the tinned duck meat, and then the duck biscuits together. That's how I used to feed him before I put him on Origin when he was 2 or 3 years old. I used to feed him just a little bit of biscuits and then like possum meat in New Zealand, or lamb mixed with broccoli and things like that. So if I'd stuck to that, he might be doing a lot better today. But you live and learn. Anyway, he seems pretty happy now. I was taking these little wanders, jump on the bike now, and go. Oh, he wants to go already. All right. All right, see you later.